But talk to me a little bit about breathwork. What do you want people to, first of all, understand about the way we breathe or the way we don't breathe? What are the conversations you have when you're teaching someone for the first time?
Yeah, well, the word breathwork itself can scare people. A lot of people will maybe think of Wim Hof, but breathwork may be the way an athlete breathes while they're training, or how we breathe while we're sleeping, or just quite simply taking a couple of deep breaths through the nose. Breathwork can be really simple, and then we can get into some of the more complexities of it. If we're going to keep it simple, we could talk about sort of fast breathing, slow breathing, and potentially no breathing. And there's some opportunities to hold your breath, and we can talk about some of the benefits of that as well.
All right, we'll get into some of the text, but before we do, let's go nose, not mouth, and talk to me about diaphragm, because they're the two real bedrocks, aren't they? Before we get into the regulation and training, talk to me about nose versus mouth, and talk to me about diaphragm.
Do you want to do it? Does everyone want to take a big breath in through the mouth and see how it feels?
Let's do it.
So I'll get you, Andrew, to take a big breath in through the mouth. You're looking for where the sensation is in the body, and maybe the temperature or the moisture in the air. So when you're ready, and again, without putting words in your mouth, where did you feel it? And what the temperature of the air was. And then maybe without vocalizing them, let's do the opposite. Take a big breath in through the nose. And again, temperature, body, and you can quickly feel it. You can quickly notice the temperature difference and the body, the innervation of the body. Now, the nasal breathing is linked to diaphragmatic breathing. And diaphragmatic breathing is linked to all the good stuff you talked about, slowing of the heart rate, blood pressure, that rest and digest response. Mouth breathing is linked to the opposite, is linked to fight or flight. And it's not one mouth breath is going to take us into fight or flight and make it super anxious. It's the fact that we're mouth breathing more often than not in the day, and it's cumulative over time where this stress builds up. It's a chronic stress. Most of us breathe about 25,000 times a day. And that's why, mouth breathing at night or all night, you wake up and people are sluggish, or they're not sleeping right because they're stimulating that fight or flight response when the body should be in rest and digest.